Hama! Estongo Seminole. There's a Honka Netadois, Jeremy Fultz, Jeho Jeffgados, and Mojanita Hadam Nita Hidambumpala. It's not too bad outside, Delaney. Oh, how are you doing today? Your mic wasn't on. Oh, yeah, Delaney's in his costume. For all you in radio country, if you can't tell, Delaney dressed up today. He put a name tag on that said John. Other than that, he looks like normal Delaney, but
that works.
Yep. And then also our media specialist, Mr. Josiah Bender, came in. I thought he was about to pass out the way he was walking. All I could hear is him struggling to breathe, and he had this big old mask on. He says, "I'm Jeepers Creepers." And then he kind of hit the floor. We had to go take that mask off of him.
He was in character role.
He was. I don't know. The Jeeper Creepers guys pass out, though. But, yeah, so today, we even seen Jesus coming up to the studio today. We happened to be driving down on Highway 9 and looked to the left, and Josiah says, "Look, there's Jesus." So, sure enough, there's a Jesus going into the nursing home over there. So, man, you never know what you're going to see on today. But, good day. You know, everyone has some safe fun. Did they trick-or-treat tonight?
I haven't heard anything, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, so I know we're taking my little one trick-or-treating tonight. So we got to get up there. I guess she's being someone from Harry Potter. I guess she took a test and she's Slytherin. I think that's it, Slytherin. And so she got a robe that says Slytherin on it. And it'll be a good time with the young ones today. I know they're having a good time doing trunk or treat going on, and but yeah, it'll be fun.
Have a good time out there.
Did you look forward to this time of the year when you was growing up, Delaney?
When I was younger, my younger years, maybe like second grade or something.
Last year.
Haven't been in a while, but
you know, I'm older than you. I think about 10 years. And you know, when I was growing up, they had some of these masks like they do now, but a lot of times we got the plastic mask that had the rubber band on the back.
Yeah.
And you know, there's all these times when we was
no matter the mood, we have something to get you through the day. Today's best country, 97.7 FM and 1260 AM, KWSH.
But there's these times when, you know, young guys, you don't know if you want to grow your hair out or not or whatnot, and so, but these masks had a thin rubber band that went around the back, and boy, you talk about pulling your hair, man, they would get wrapped around it. I think that's why I have these fat rolls in the back of my head that just look like lines because of all them years of me wearing these Halloween masks that just were hard plastic masks. Because we had that, and it looked like, you know, them aprons that kids wear now at daycare when they're like painting and stuff. Mm-hmm. We had those. Those was our costumes. And so they would wrap around like the top, like a bib. And then it was just printed on there like Spider-Man or Batman, whatever, you know, Scooby-Doo. And, yeah, so I never got anything on my regular clothes. And so just a reminder from a big guy talking with experience, you know, even if you have big kids come to your door tonight, it's okay to give them candy. I'd rather them be trick-or-treating and them stay kids for a little bit longer these days. And so have a good time going out there. And used to fill up all them Walmart bags and dollar store bags.
Still got memories of that time.
You know, I had a big old jack-o'-lantern. It was hard plastic. But, man, it seemed like I would always dump my candy out. So I had to ditch that for the sack so I could grab it when we ran.
Running, yeah.
Yep. You know, because them tricks people had to pull. You know, and I remember people trying to give out raisins. I tried to avoid them houses. I mean, if you give out raisins, that's fine. But, you know, I had to try to find them king-size candy bar houses. But I did a pretty good job, if I can say so myself. But, you know, so this weekend for me, our grounds kind of did what they had to do to close up shop for the winter. And then afterwards, I went and visited my family in Wetumpka. And I walked in, it smelled like popcorn. And sure enough, I walked in, my mom's making popcorn balls. She started on Sunday night, and she's making them Sunday, Monday, making them today to hand out to kids. Yeah. Oh yeah. She gave me some to bring to the workplace, and so passed those out. But not go it. So was it pretty good?
Hasty dose.
Mm-hmm. So Mado, Carolyn for supplying the office at Pumahaga with some popcorn balls. I think I spelled it popcorn balls on Facebook or wherever I posted it up. But it was, I like this time of year. People giving out candy and the weather's not so hot. I mean, I don't like it being like freezing like it was on Sunday. It's freezing and windy. But, I kind of like this weather where you put on a hoodie. But it was a good time. And like we said, I hope everyone has a good, safe time out there. And we'll get to some of the announcements going on. This weekend coming up, we're already hitting November. And on the 5th, not only is it November 5th, but daylight savings time ends, which means I think we fall back an hour. And so on November the 5th, the churches that are having church meeting dates is Achina, Alabama Quasadi, Belvin Baptist, Cedar Springs, Cold Springs, Hutchijubba, Little Coweta, Little Corsadi, Mini Springs, Okmulgee Baptist, Prairie Springs, Spring, Weagofki, West Eufaula, Wewokaji, and Yardika, and Creek Chapel. And so if you don't hear your church mentioned here during the week, or you don't see your church listed in the Choga Delumi, the official publication of the Seminole Nation, make sure you contact the media department at seminolemedia@gmail.com and let the communications department know the name of your church and when your next church meeting is, and so they can add that, and we'll be able to announce it over the air or over the radio, and then also over the Choga Delumi. And but yeah, that's good. And then also we talk about the ones who have started their journey, and a lot of families are missing loved ones today. And we just want to remember those families and members of the communities or in this community in your thoughts and in your prayers. Even here at Seminole, we heard of Coach Kent passing away, and he's someone I think a lot of people know, and we just want to send condolences out to his family and all the kids. I know they're probably feeling it right now, feeling affected. And so at this time, we're going to go ahead and pause for a moment of silence. Mado. All right, and so also coming up on November the 2nd, which is going to be, what is that, Thursday, Delaney? Thursday. November the 2nd. Yep. The General Council of the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma has a special call meeting at 7 p.m., and that's going to be held at the Miccosukee Mission Council House. Now, the council house has moved. There's a new council house that used to be the old dialysis center, the same building that Light Horse is in, so it's going to be on the west side of the road. When you come into the mission, everything used to be on the east side. Mm-hmm. The council house, the gym, now it's going to be on the west side. So if you go over there by the Jafigny Wellness Center, or go over by the north side community, North Community Building, right there in between those two buildings is the new council house. Yep. And so pretty nice over there. And Delaney, I've been talking a lot. Why don't you go ahead and read?
Oh, no, yeah. We have some new business here. TR 2023-81 a tribal resolution of the General Council of the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma authorizing the chief of the nation to enter into an agreement to use of certain tribally owned land for growing produce utilizing hydroponic growing methods.
Good one.
Interesting.
Yeah. And then again, that's TR 2023-81. And that will again take place on Thursday at 7 p.m. And then, kind of moving on, the community health reps and diabetes program. Every Tuesday and Thursday, chair aerobics at New Life Church in Wewoka. That starts at 10 a.m. You must register in person at the Jafigny Wellness Center or via email. And then on Wednesday, we've been saying we're going to go to this, but we haven't yet.
We got to set that up.
Man, we do. Chair volleyball at New Life Church on Wednesdays from 10 to 11. And that will be a good time when we go out there. We should video it too when we go out there, huh? But yeah, so on Wednesday, so Tuesday and Thursdays, chair aerobics, Wednesdays, chair volleyball. And then at this time, there's no brown bag fitness currently, but if you want to get involved, contact Jerome Harrison at 405-584-7923 or contact Jerome at harrison.je@sno-nsn.gov, which is harrison.je@sno-nsn.gov.
All right, we have some news from the communications department. They're looking for old photos and stories of the old KWSH radio station and Seminole Nation program. And that's Wewoka, Legadoa.
Uh-huh.
So that's located there in Wewoka.
Yep. And so we know some people that used to work there, and I think they're looking to get in contact maybe with people that used to work there, old people that used to maybe do the news for Seminole Nation. Used to be a part of the Seminole Nation radio program, but they're just looking for old stories. I believe the communications department's working on a piece to kind of go over the just share some of the history there. So get in contact with SeminoleMedia@gmail.com. Also, if you know of anyone that has a birthday coming up, or if you want to share an obituary link, you can send that to SeminoleMedia@gmail.com as well to get that into the next edition of the Choga the Lummy. And those shout outs are coming up soon, so make sure you get those emails in. And then also, if you have a story, if you have an interesting story to tell, an accomplishment, or a local tribal business shout out for the Choga the Lummy or the Seminole Nation Radio, you can email the communications department. Again, SeminoleMedia@gmail.com for consideration in the next community spotlight. But we do have, right before we went on the air, my phone went ding, and I looked over and it said, important message from Jake Tiger. And so when I looked at it, I was like, I wonder what Jake's going to send to me. Well, Jake sent me a very important, vital, historic preservation piece. And so, Delaney, did you know that the Battle of New Orleans included many Seminole and Creeks aiding the British forces in hopes of a United States defeat? They hoped this would result in a restoration of 22 million acres that were taken from the Seminoles and Creeks by the United States as a result of the Red Stick War under the Treaty of Fort Jackson. One soon-to-be foe of the southeastern natives claimed a United States victory at the Battle of New Orleans, which was none other than General Andrew Jackson, which gave him merit to his presidency later on. Is that right? Did I say that word right? Presidency?
I believe so.
Okay. Later on. And so, again, a very important piece of Seminole history brought to you by the Historic Preservation Office and Mr. Jake Tiger. Moto Jake. And then also, Jake, this weekend I heard that Bass Reeves is starting up. It's a Taylor Sheridan piece that some folks had the pleasure of being on, and some Seminoles had some screen time, and so Mr. Jake Tiger, I heard he's riding the horse. Maybe not in this season, and it might be giving it away. Yeah, but I'm not saying what he did. He just said that he rode a horse. It could have been off camera. It could have just been in his vacation time. But but yeah, congratulations, Jake, on that, and I'm sure we'll see your name in lights here pretty soon, buddy.
All right, we have some news from the Honor Guard. They're having a benefit grocery bingo, and that's the That's to help raise proceeds to go to Florida to attend a tribal Honor Guard competition. And that's held November 4th. Food sale starts at 11 a.m. Bingo starts at 1 p.m. And that'll be located at the Veterans Building at the Miccosukee Mission grounds. So you can contact Alex Fish, Philip Kuhn, or Rex Haley.
Yep. And so Alex's phone number, 405-432-7858. Philip Kuhn's phone number, 918-758-8248. Or Rex's phone number, 405-220-5342. And then also, we always throw this out there. I guess they're doing 16 games plus specials, by the way. But any service member with honorable discharge, the Honor Guard also needs help. So give Rex Haley a call at that same number, 405-220-5342, or email haley.r@sno-nsn.gov. And then the Housing Authority of the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma announces that they and housing management can only be seen by appointments only at this time. Due to COVID cases and flu cases, they are taking necessary precautions to keep their staff safe. They can call, or the public and people trying to reach them can call 405-257-6604 to schedule an appointment if they need to meet with housing management. And then they're also looking for an executive director. The executive director exercises the tribe's sovereign authority to achieve the maximum protection of resources of the Housing Authority of the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma. And an application for employment can be found at hasnok.org, or you can submit your application, resume, and a copy of your valid driver's license in person. The applicant will be subject to nationwide background check, motor vehicle check, and drug screening. Submit that information to the Housing Authority, attention Administrative Officer at P.O. Box 1493 or at 120 West 4th Street there in Wewoka. Or you can call 405-257-6604. And that position is open until filled.
Very cold this morning. Should
we have a short announcement from ICWA here, and they are saying, good evening, beautiful people. If you have any questions about foster care, please don't hesitate to ask or call. Fostering is not something that is easy, but is definitely rewarding. So if you look in the call, their number is 405-584-2194.
Este Morgan, hilo sana.
Marondos.
Why'd you look at me like that, Delaney?
Chimapohejit.
And then also the language program. A couple of announcements from there. The first one is the Seminole Nation Elder Audio Recordings, the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma language program. Wants to invite our elders to come record some stories, songs, family history, tribal history, speeches, etc. in the language, in the Muskogee language. And so this is a service for our community and future generations. And anyone that comes out to record anything with us, you'll receive a copy of your file or a CD. We can burn a CD as well of your audio recording. And then also we will save that and archive that for the language program to maintain for future learning opportunities. We'll probably even ask you to help translate anything that was said in the recording. You can call the language program at 405-562-5567 or email language@sno-nsn.gov. And then also the language program, always looking for speakers, fluent speakers of the language to help us translate words and phrases. And we're always translating books that we're trying to make resources for learning opportunities. And so if you're interested in doing that, you can contact that same number, 405-562-5567. All right. And then also the Seminole Nation Light Horse Police Department put out a statement, looks like over the weekend. The Seminole Nation Light Horse Police Department has been actively investigating several major crimes in the city of Wewoka. These crimes are related to gang activities between two gangs, and the targets of the violence are known associates of two gangs. From information gathered during the investigations, they are retaliating against each other after an incident that occurred earlier this year. And then the Seminole Nation Light Horse Police Department is working closely with federal and state law enforcement agencies to apprehend and prosecute any and all perpetrators responsible for the ongoing violence within the city of Wewoka. And they said, stay tuned for any updates to the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma Light Horse Police Department's Facebook page, and they will release any updates from there.
We got some news from Senior Citizen Center, known as OAP. That's
OAP, yeah.
Located at the Mission now. They're open and serving meals. What time are they doing that? Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Friday morning breakfast, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m.
You know, we went over there. Was it Tuesday we went over there? Or was it Wednesday we went over there?
Last Wednesday, maybe?
It might have been last Wednesday we went over there. And so we want to give a shout out to that OAP staff because, man, they treated us like we were.
I appreciate them.
Yeah, we appreciate everything they did. The hand clap. Man, we walked in and all I heard was, history. I was like, whoa.
How did you?
Man. We don't, we joke around a lot, but man, we appreciate everything they do. Martha Wynn and everyone over there, they are one
just
heck of a group.
Smiling.
Yeah, smiles, and they was just laughing and made me keep wanting to go over there, wishing I was over 55. But there was an important announcement that came out regarding that, because beginning November 1st, individuals 54 and under can now purchase meal trays for $7, cash only. So, do you want to know what they have on the menu, Delaney?
Yes.
So today, the 31st, they have Indian tacos. You can't get an Indian taco for anywhere for under $10 now. But at OAP, you can get an Indian taco and ice cream for $7 today.
It's a deal.
That's a deal right there. And then tomorrow, tuna salad sandwiches, chips, pickle spears, fruit cocktail. Thursday, tuduk jati, red beans, ham, fried okra, cornbread, jello. And then on Fridays, they do brunch. And so you get there earlier from 9 to 10. And on Friday, the 3rd, they're having sausage, boiled egg, French toast, fruit, milk, and cereal. So again, all menus are subject to change, but beginning November 1st, individuals 54 and under can purchase a meal tray for $7, cash only.
Good deal. Not gonna.
Veterans Job Club community hiring event.
That's taking place at Gordon Cooper Technology Center there in Shawnee, Oklahoma, November 2nd, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. So different tribes will be there, different opportunities to learn and get a job.
Yep. And then the first hour is allotted for veterans, open to the community at 11. But starting at 10, if you're a veteran and looking for a job, some of the employers attending the Citizen Potawatomi Nation, OK Office of Juvenile Affairs, Canoe Electric Vehicles. Is that Canoe or Cano?
Not sure.
Yeah. United Dynamics, Allen Contracting. But yeah, it'll be a good time. If you have any questions, you can contact Maurice Miller at 405-426-8824. Job vacancies.
The following departments have vacancies. Agriculture and Food Sovereignty, they're looking for a director.
Production manager and executive assistant.
Oh, nice. Community Opioid Prevention and Empowerment Program, looking for a director. COPE, is that Magidos?
Yep, and you can find most of these vacancies at SNO-NSN.gov. If you go to the careers tab, you can fill out an application, because also the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma Head Start and Early Head Start have job vacancies available. So there's some jobs out there if you're looking for a job. They're out there. Yep. So just go apply. You might even be working next to this young man right here in his Did we tell people about your costume yet?
Monks.
Oh, we might have to do that, huh?
Yep.
So, all right. And then also, let's see. Native Hymns. So Rock Spring is still selling CDs of Istijati and Yahagada, dual CD, for $20, and shipping is available for $5. To place an order, you can contact Mike Jefferson or Newman Crows, 405-220-0126. Newman at 405-683-3575, or Barbara Jefferson at 405-220-0335.
All right, Guard Creek Bingo is coming up this weekend. November 4th, North Community Center, Homebucks J food sale. That's starting at 12 p.m., bingo at 2 p.m., so go out there, support Guard Creek.
Support Guard Creek, and then go support the veterans, too.
Same day?
The same day, around the same time.
Do both.
Maybe they can work out their bingo to be one right after the other.
Mm-hmm.
And then Wetumpka Indian Baptist Revival, Evangelist Jimmy Anderson, November 8th through the 11th, 7 p.m. nightly, then November 12th at 10:45. Again, that's going to be at the Wetumpka Indian Baptist Church out there just south of Wetumpka.
Anybody looking for a men's all-Indian basketball tournament coming up November 10th and 11th. Deadlines this Friday. $150 entry. Looks like it'll be a good one. That's held in Wilson, Henrietta. For contact, Riley Berry, 918-319-1697, or Mahinwa Williams, 918-707-0253. All the Hoopers.
They got some birthdays.
All right. We have a few birthdays here. Shout out to Molly Trevino, Billy Beats Jr., Chinhiska. We log it over.
Oh, we got Delois Ralston as well. Abigail Harris. Delaney Pinnock. Is that this week or next week? I think that's next week.
Monks. Next year.
Got Marshall Tiger. Rebecca Graham. Tristan Smith. Teresa Carbitcher. Leona Factor. Who else we got? There's a lot of them. George Thomas. Regina Tiger. Regina's birthday. Yeah. Yeah, some good ones out there.
Special ones.
They ain't getting older. They're just getting wiser is what they say. Isn't it? Well, I think that's it. Did we miss anything? So real quick, I think we got a minute. If y'all know Delaney Pinnock, y'all know Delaney Pinnock. And so, everyone came dressed to work today, dressed up, except for Mr. Delaney Pinnock. But he said, no, I am dressed up because, Delaney, would you show the camera your costume? You might not see it on the radio, folks, but I'm going to tell you what it is. Delaney put a name tag on the shirt today. So not Delaney is not Delaney today for Halloween. Delaney is John for Halloween.
On the character.
No mask. Same clothes he normally wears, just with the name tag John. So with that, you can catch the rebroadcast, and hopefully you can watch the playback on Facebook to see Delaney's costume here. You can catch the rebroadcast of the radio show on Facebook page, YouTube, and the tribal website for the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma every Wednesday around 8 p.m. If you have news or announcements you want to share on the community and events Facebook page, please email the communications staff at seminolemedia@gmail.com or call 405-652-7251. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, tune in right here every Tuesday at 11 a.m. on KWSH 97.7 FM or the legendary 1260 a.m. for Josiah Jimboy, Mr. Pinnock, or John for today, and myself. Have a good day, Mado, and stay safe.